How much does it cost to start a home inspection business? Kevin wrote an article about this very topic last year, and it's still one of the most viewed articles on Spectora.com, so I thought I'd make a video version of it. Now, I'm no Kevin Wagstaff, but I'll do my best to convey what was in his article. Let's get started. So let's start with some spoiler alerts. It does not cost that much money to start your own home inspection business, at least not compared to other industries where you would probably need to take on debt in order to get off the ground. Home inspection is a great business because you can normally start small with a conservative initial investment, and then you can scale up your costs as your business grows. But there are some upfront costs that you just can't get around. Start with the most obvious one, which is you need to attend home inspection school and get certified as a professional home inspector. Now, the costs of inspection schools are going to vary depending on what school you choose and also what state you live in and what their certification requirements are. I'm going to put a link in the description below to our home inspector license requirements map. You can find your state and see exactly what is required. There's some states that have really in-depth requirements to become a professional home inspector, and there's some that basically have no requirements. Either way, the cost of a home inspection school is going to run the gamut from about $400 on the low end to $1,000 or more on the high end, depending on what kind of school you choose. Another common thing people do is they join InterNACHI. They pay a monthly fee, I think it's $50 a month, and then they get access to certification courses for, I think, all of the states. If you're interested in joining InterNACHI, Spectora offers a 30-day free trial. You can get that even if you're not a Spectora member. I'll put a link in the description below. One of the pluses of joining a school is that the actual licensing and exam fees are usually bundled together with the courses, so you can save a little bit of money by paying as one bulk cost instead of two separate costs for the courses and the licensing exam, if that makes sense. Now, you can't do home inspections without proper software, at least you can't do very good ones. Now, there's a lot of different software types out there, and the price ranges vary quite a bit. You can even get free home inspection software out there, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You're gonna get what you pay for. There's one area where you probably don't want to be frugal, and that's getting the right software. It's really important to a successful business, so make a smart choice here. Like I said, the cost is going to range anywhere from free to thousands of dollars a year. However, if you look at some of the big three software companies for home inspections, they're all going to run you in the range of $800 a year. For this example, let's just simplify it, and because we're Spectora, let's say that you start off with a monthly Spectora paid plan. That's $99 a month. There's a lot of equipment that you can and probably will eventually buy as a home inspector, but let's just talk about the basic equipment that you need to get started. You're gonna need a flashlight for dark spaces. You're gonna need a GFCI tester. You're gonna wanna pick up a moisture meter. Definitely gonna want an AC voltage tester. Probably gonna want a tool bag or a tool belt. Should think about a dust mask. Probably gonna want a ladder, like a tall, really good ladder. You can get quality versions of all these tools that are still affordable, and you can probably get by on about a $300 budget for all of these. Ultimately, you'll probably get more tools within your first year, and you'll probably end up spending at least $1,000 on equipment, but these ones will get you started. Marketing is definitely the most underrated expense for home inspectors. When you're starting out, you probably have a connection already, a realtor who's gonna feed you those initial jobs, but really, don't get complacent with that. You need to build a pipeline of referrals, and you want to have 3, 4, 5 realtors that are always giving you referrals and keeping the work coming. That way, if one of them drops off, you have other ones that can keep your income coming. So if you have extra money, marketing is a great place to allocate it. And the most basic thing that everyone knows about is you gotta have a website. That is going to be the vehicle for you to get discovered, for you to grow. It's also gonna be sort of a source of legitimacy. When you meet new realtors, one thing they're gonna do as soon as they get home is they're going to look you up online, see that you have a legitimate website. They might look at your social media presence. You need to have those things in order to be perceived as a legitimate company. Some software companies will provide website building services that can build you a custom website, save you a little bit of time and effort, and they'll do a pretty killer job. Some software companies. If you want to build your own website, you could do it bare bones. You could use a lot of these sort of easy website building tools like Wix or Squarespace. You could spend maybe a few $100s doing that. If you want to build a more professional custom website, you could spend maybe up to $1,000 doing that. Insurance. I know, ew, right? Nobody likes insurance, but in a lot of states, you're actually required to have insurance in order to have a legitimate business. And even if you're not, isn't insurance probably a smart idea anyways? Otherwise, you're gonna be staying up at night thinking of all the ways that you can get sued or injured on the job. The cost of most liability insurance is gonna be $600 to $1,200 a year. Might be worth it. All right, so I'll give you a couple different ranges. Let's talk about getting like the bare bones, cheapest options for everything. You could end up spending around this much if you want to get started in your business. You want kind of a mid-tier, you want quality products, but you're not gonna break the bank, you're gonna be strategic, then it's gonna be closer to this much. Finally, if you pick quality products in every area and you attend a school, you're looking at about this much to get started, and that'll be a really strong start. All right, I know that might sound like a lot, but remember, a lot of these investments are one time. After this, your ongoing monthly costs will be considerably lower, and you'll be making money from home inspections. If you're dumping $3,000 to $5,000 to start your business, within under a year, you will probably recoup that. Even if you're just doing weekend inspections, if you're able to stay busy, over the long term, time is on your side. Hey, I hope that was helpful to everyone. And I know I went kind of quick. There are probably other things that you should consider, especially depending on what kind of area you're in. If you're an experienced home inspector, give us some feedback. What are some things that maybe you wish you would have invested in on day one of your business that it took you a while to figure out? Help out another new home inspector for us. Thanks everyone. I'll see you next time. Hi everyone, this is Louis from Spectora. I'm gonna put 3 links down in the description below. The first link is for you if you like Spectora, but maybe you just have a couple questions. You can schedule a 15-minute discovery call with someone from our client success team to make sure that Spectora is a great fit for you. It is, by the way. If you're ready to dive in and start using the app, the second link is for our free trial. With the average cost of a home inspection, that's a couple $1,000s that you'll pocket before you pay us a dime. And the third link is for our Spectora Jumpstart program. If you're a brand new home inspector, you probably need a website, or maybe you have a website that you just kind of threw up real quick and you're not super thrilled with it. In the Jumpstart program, we'll make you a great website based on feedback from you to make sure that it reflects your business, your market, and you. We'll optimize it for search engines, and we'll put an online scheduler on your website too, so you can spend less time on the phone and more time out in the field working. We'll also bundle it with a full year of the Spectora app, and we'll do it at a great price too. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope you check out other videos on this channel, and take care.